because nobody cares one hoot about them. The prosecution has unlimited resources to prosecute a poor defendant. The poor defendant gets a minimum wage lawyer called a public defender, and at the end of the day, they call that equal justice under the law here in America. This, my friends, is exactly why we consider someone innocent until proven guilty. Why have you forgotten that? This legal concept has eroded a great deal today. It's called the slippery slope. And our Constitution has likewise been degraded because of greedy, climb the ladder at any cost, full speed ahead, damn the law. The Constitution is just a bleat piece of paper. Prosecutors, lawyers, police officers, sheriff's deputies, state troopers, and even politicians. This is where America is at today. Do you like it? I hope you do, because it's not going to change anytime soon. Rather, it will get worse. Now we come to the surrender of our liberties, as that is related to this story. As well, these same prosecutors, lawyers, politicians would have us give up our liberties and freedoms under the false pretense of security. After all, they say, if you have done nothing wrong, you have nothing to worry about. Well, as it turns out, we have plenty to worry about. As long as there are ambitious prosecutors willing to do anything to get reelected. Richard Jewell had plenty to worry about. So did the Eisenbergs, Stephen Hatfield, who was the person of interest in the anthrax mailings case, and on ad nauseum. By the way, Stephen Hatfield is suing, which will cost the taxpayers millions, as did the Eisenbergs lawsuit and Richard Jewell's. The taxpayers should be outraged about this and demand those that perpetrated this malicious prosecution to pay the cost of the lawsuit. I understand these scriptures and the quote a good bit better today, as I have literally seen this before my very eyes. 2 Peter 2:19, while they promise them liberty, they themselves are the servants of corruption. Proverbs 29:2, when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice. Yay! But when the wicked rule, the people mourn. Matthew 10:26, there is nothing covered that shall not be revealed, and nothing hid that shall not be known. Now this is really playing out today with the WikiLeaks thing going on. Quote, there's no crueler tyranny than that which is exercised under cover of law and with the colors of justice. That's the United States versus Gennady. Nifong apologized. Nifong is obviously the prosecutor in the Duke Lacrosse thing. He apologized to his victims that he tried to put in jail. However, in my opinion, that is insufficient. Nifong himself must serve some prison time for his crimes. After all, if Martha Stewart's crimes of lying was worthy of jail time, what'd she get, 5, 6 months? Then Mr. Nifong's crimes are worthy as well. His crimes are far worse than Martha Stewart's. There's also the issue of reparations to the victims. One of the victims lost a very lucrative job. That issue must be addressed. Mr. Nifong called the victims hooligans, which is in all likelihood a slander, and that issue must be addressed. And also the charges of malicious prosecution must be addressed. Let's not forget Mr. Nifong was acting on behalf of the state of North Carolina, so if Mr. Nifong is guilty of crimes, what about the state of North Carolina? So the state may owe the reparations to the Duke victims as well. Also, the Duke faculty made some derogatory statements against the team early on. The Duke faculty was at the very least owe the lacrosse team an apology. Reparations? Well, maybe. If any slander was committed, the guilty comment was way over the line. One of the faculty members said they were guilty. which flies in the face of innocent until proven guilty. I think he should lose his job. Anyway, it might be worthy of damages. As a matter of fact, I suggest that the state take a look at all of Mr. Nifong's previous convictions to see whether or not similar illegal tactics were used in those cases. Maybe all convictions in that same county should be investigated. Further, I would ask all persons convicted by Mr. Nifong improperly to come forward and tell their story. Well, that's it for now. That's whatever happened to innocent until proven guilty. This is Gray Eagle signing off for now. But don't forget, trust Jesus today, for the Bible says, whosoever shall call upon the name of the Lord shall be saved.